Good evening, guys, and welcome back to class. If you're joining me for the first time, this is Patente being Pidgin, and I'm your host, for Anthony. Jason Garcia, Sonny Ranges, Esther TV, Festus Cooley, Unice Official, Gloria Avebo, Mommy Training Love, good evening. How are you guys? Sorry, today we'll begin a little bit late today in class, but then we have class today, so we are here today. Without wasting much time, I think I have to begin from where I stopped, continue from where I stopped last time. So we are used to the class already. Normally is 7:45 or 8 o'clock. Today was a little bit further, but then we just go straight to class. Any questions from the previous classes? We are still in this horizontal sign, the sign on the ground. Those signs where they growth, those lines where they quota. They are not just designs, they are also signs. They are also road signs as well. So we don't explain some of them last week. That was not on Monday, I think so. Yeah, on Monday. And today we'll continue from there. Okay? I'll resume my morning classes by next week. This week I've been so busy. If nothing comes up next week, I'll begin. I'll continue the morning classes. Okay? Bodage, Fabian, Precious, good news. Salifu Mosi, Avan Lawson, good evening, you guys. How are they? How body? Jeffrey Imariagbe, good evening. All right, without wasting much time, I don't know why this wasting is not into my mouth this evening. Without wasting time today, let's begin. Mhm. So we know how to do it. If you have questions, please remember to ask your questions on the comment section. I see everything. So just drop your questions there, and then when I'll take a little pause and then I'll get back at you. Okay. I wish to congratulate those who have passed the exams of recent. I will create a day, one evening to really listen to them how they went for the exams. They will share their testimonies and their struggle and their joy, and so that to encourage many. Okay. So please, like I told you guys, when you are here, remember to like and share. That's the thing you hold me today. Like and share to as many as you can so that they come to class. That's what you hold me. Nothing. The like and share doesn't need to me, just to make others come to class. Okay. Good guys, I've seen my top fans. There are many top fans. Adiola, Helen, Jacinth, Asia, Mom, in Love, Festus Kudi, Sonny, Rain. These are my top fans. Thank you very much for being always here. And for those who have subscribed to a level, some of you yet have not done that. No, no, no. It's not my business. All right, guys, let's go. Today we're going to continue with this. Continua che, sorry. Striscia bianca letterale continua che separa la carreggiata dalla corsia di emergenza. They say that white line, really by the side, literally, really continuous, we separate the main road, carreggiata, from the corsia di emergenza. Remember, when we began, when they do this instance, when they do road, we try to begin with the definition of roads and the things with the road. Yes, the doc say the corsia di emergenza, the emergency lane, the outside the carreggiata. Good. But now, what separates it? So looking at this picture now, they will ask you a question. The question we go know, the question we go answer because this the A, B, the B and C and B are the main road. Now the carreggiata, C and B is the carreggiata. C and B are the is the main road. The A now be considered the emergency. The only thing they will ask you here, what separated it from the main road? Now this line with it, so this the line between A and B is a continuous line. That's where the question will come from. So the line we separated demarcate the main road from emergency lane. Now this white continuous line. striscia bianca continua, white continuous line. Let's separate the carreggiata from the corsia di emergenza. That's your concern here. That's what they'll ask you. Let's go. And they'll ask you how many hours can you stay on that lane. Let's go. Remember, this lane is part of the strada, but not part of the carreggiata. This is the beginning of definition of the road of strada. We have strada and carreggiata. We are told that carreggiata now where cars and animals they waka pass. Animals like horse, chariot, they waka pass. Then why the main road now where cars, animal are passing the pass, name the strada. And this A is the lane for emergency. They part of the strada, but not part of the carreggiata. Okay, remember these things now. La stuccia bianca continua che separa la carreggiata dalla corsia d'emergenza, corsia E, può essere superata solo in caso di necessità, guasto di veicolo. So the line that separates the road from this emergency lane can only be passed across only in case of an emergency. You can't just enter here, A, they move. This A lane is only for emergency. You can't just enter, they move your car. Say now only when your car spoil, guasto di veicoli, malessere dei viaggiatori, when somebody is sick, either the driver or passenger is sick, per un massimo di 3 ore. You can only stay for 3 hours. Quindi non si può occupare per la manovra di sorpasso o in caso di traffico intenso. You can't go there, go overtake car. Or when there's hold up, you can't pass that road. It's not, the lane is not for you. I veicoli che possono transitare sulla corsia di emergenza, corsia E, sono solo quelli di soccorso in servizio. The only car that can pass this A is those cars which are used for first aid, like cars for disabled persons, cars for police cars, and ambulance that pass this A. Non è vero che è consentito il transito dei motocicli. So motorcycle can't pass that road. If you come the motorcycle, you can't pass the road. Let's see some pictures on it already. Yeah, I can see you guys screen. Good evening. How are you? Now this is the emergency lane. Talk about. This is the A, B, and C. Striscia bianca letterale continua che separa la carreggiata dalla corsia di emergenza. Okay? Now this is the emergency lane. The first lane, so this lane with it on the so with it, so this is the lane. Okay? This lane for only ambulance, soccorso, police car, but not for any other car. And this is the lane too. So yeah, you can just pass. You can only pass them when your car spoil. At least you can stay there for 3 hours, maximum 3 hours, no more than that. So that's what we'll do now. So that will tell you now, just that lane. And the only question I will ask you sometimes is that the line which separates that lane from the main road is what? It is a straight, continuous white line. Striscia bianca continua. And I separate the corsia di emergenza from the main road, from the carreggiata. But it's part of the strada. Know these things already, okay? Please share and like. Just 26 in class. Very low. Share and like. The attendance is not much tonight. I know it began late, but then I can't be ringing bell and leave for student to come to class. Move to the next one. Striscia letterale di margine. Strisce letterale o di margine. Now, stretch and line, the line within by the side of the road. What are they? If you check the edge of the road, sometimes you meet straight line. That's the road where separate the line separate the road from the back in from the bush. You see sometimes now broken lines or straight line. When is it broken and when is it straight? Continuous. Let's see. So let me a continuous line or broken lines. Immagine la carreggiata sono segnalata con strisce di colore bianco che possono essere continuo o discontinuo. The line within the edge of the road, the margin of the road, the side of the road could be, they are white, they could be broken or continuous. So remember, when the road, the edge end for junction, go they broken. If it's not there, go they continuous. So now one see now. Le striscia laterale continua. So there are sometimes the line for the edge go they continua. When? Meaning you can pass that, you can cross it. Let's see. Sometimes they continua. Le strisce laterali continua indicano il limite percorribile della carreggiata, segnalando il bordo o separando la bacchina della corsia di emergenza. Now, this edge of the roadway, the broken lines, they talk about the limit of the roadway if you move for the carreggiata. You can be signed out by the board, the edge of the road, where you separate the road from the bacchina or corsia di emergenza, but they are broken lines. Possono essere valicata solo in particolare esclusione di emergenza in loro presenza vigile di divieto di sosta. You can enter these lines when there could be emergency, like the one with the continuous, for example, now for consider the emergency, which you do just now. You can only enter when there is emergency. Now let's see the discontinuous one where separate the edge of the road. Le strisce tra le discontinua. Le strade discontinue delimitano immagine la strada principale in conseguenza della missione secondaria o strada con obbligo di precedenza. Now this one where they continuous, where they discontinue, they broken, they separate the margin of the road from the main road to the small road. So we get principal road, we get secondary road. So if the main road jam the smaller road, they go they broken, which I'll show later for pictures. Delimitano inoltre piazzole o zone di sosta, passo carabile, corsia di accelerazione o decelerazione. Essentially, it divide the carreggiata from this place like passi carabile, piazzola di sosta, or corsia di accelerazione or decelerazione, which I will show picture on it now to explain more light on these things. Now, we talked about this one just now, okay? We talked about this, so I think I have to, yeah. Talk about this line now, we separate, see that line is thicker. This one now the line, continuous line, we separate the edge of the road from consider magenta. Now, sometimes you see this one, you see this one, difference. Check the line we separate this small square from the main road is broken line. So there is stretched discontinuous. We separate the carreggiata from this. This is called Piazzola di Sosta, Piazzola, Piazza, small piazza where car will stop. So your car will stop here. You want make call. You dey drive, you maybe sleep take you want relax here. You can park on this place and sleep. Don't ask me how many hours. I'll check later because sometimes I dey misplace these things. So not and sometimes I always not remember. But I'll check. Maybe we'll come across later to know how many hours you can stop on this source. I've forgotten. I don't make mistake. So you see, the line, what you want to know is a line that separates the main road from this piazzola is a continuous broken line. So we talk about don't we look at the signboard itself, even on the signpost, you see for the signpost, continuous broken line. So because we don't talk of these things before, we talk of the line where they straight, continuous, where it separates the main road from the Corsia de Emergenza. And so now is broken line separate the main road from this piazzola sosta. And other ones too. Like this one consider the accelerazione. So I say only separate on this broken lines within the middle. Separate the say Let's separate this corsair from the main road is broken line. And this one be our consign. The line will separate this to consign, let be our consign. And then this one too, you see the principal road and secondary road. Check the signboard alone. On the signboard, you see say the thicker line is the principal road. The thicker black line is the principal road. And then the other two junctions now, small secondary road. So the line we separate, check the line with the ground for the road, with the middle road. This line with the broken for the middle of the road is broken line. So you separate this secondary road from the principal road. So these are questions you will see. They will ask you these questions that which line separate the principal road from primary road. Now, continuous broken line is not thick line, is not is this continuous line. So now these lines, these are consigned. This line now we're talking about this. What this line they're not designed. These lines are not designed. These lines are just there to tell you they're also safety precaution to tell you who get direction to enter, to tell you how to enter. So these are not just designs. So we don't talk about the line will separate the borders broken or discontinuous or broken lines, continuous or discontinuous. And this is one of them. Separate the secondary road from the primary road, or separate the considerazione from the main road. So these are what you see in your quiz. So don't get it twisted if you send for example. Any questions, guys? Any questions? If not, let's do quiz on this one or let's do quiz. Let's see how the quiz be on these questions. Ask your questions. Remember, I gave you this site for quiz that day. So the moment you ask me what site is this, I've already shared this site already to you last class. So remember this site. So I shared to you last class. So we did this one today. We did okay, we did switcher continue the margin, discontinue the margin. Let's do this first one first that has 8 questions. Let's see. Verifica la tua pratica, what you see. Let's see. This is the first question you have now. Hope you can see it on your screen. Sorry, if your screen, try to get you because if I make it bolder, we will not see it well. See the question long. La segnaletica in figura, la striscia bianca continua che delimita la corsia d'emergenza può essere sempre superata in caso di intenso traffico. That line which separates A, B, and A, which is the A is emergency corsia, that it can be crossed always in case of high traffic. You can't cross it if you have high traffic. So you can't cross, you can't enter A. A is the considered emergency. You can't enter A because you have traffic on B or C. No, it is falso. La corsia d'emergenza, corsia A, è vietata il transito degli autoveicoli, ma non il transito dei motocicli. That A, which is the corsia emergency, that all cars can't enter, but if machine can enter, it is falso. Machine can enter there. Or the next one, riservata a svoltare a destra, which is falso. Trying to get the lines or the one that use lines. La corsia d'emergenza A non si può scopare per le manovre di sorpasso. Yes, you cannot pass that lane to overtake. Is correct. So these are the questions. Riservata is falso. If you know these things, you know how to answer them. So most of them are falso. So everything was fast in these questions. We get that one. Let's do the next one we did just now again. These are just to tell you how the questions are done. So make it not just say, the question, this is the questions. It's not difficult, but if you know them, it's not difficult. Now we don't know. So let's see the other one now that they have structure, continue. Switcher discontinua di margine. Let's see that one now. La striscia bianca laterale discontinua separa la carreggiata dalla corsia di emergenza. Now, they ask you now, which line separates the carreggiata from corsia di emergenza? Is it bianca discontinua or continua? Remember saying now, continual line, straight line, let's separate the carreggiata from the corsia di emergenza. So it's not discontinua, it's continua. This is fast. So check question to be. They'll put on this for you for exam. Again, check now. This one is Pedro sosta, which we just now. La società bianca letale discontinua in figura significa che la sosta non è possibile. Let's say the line, that block line, will separate the road from that small piazza, means say you cannot sostare, that you cannot park your car there. It is falso. La striscia bianca del terreno discontinua in figura supera la carreggiata da un passo carabile. Now this line, so, a junction, is not passo carabile. Let's see, I don't know. This will be a junction. Discontinua separa la carreggiata da un passo carabile. I don't know if this is passo carabile because the diagram like could be passo carabile or road. This should be passo carabile, I think so. Sorry, if you feel it, then I'm confused. Vero? Yeah. Passo carabile. Lasciare bianca la discontinua figura vinta l'accesso di una pista ciclabile. This is not pista ciclabile. It is. This one was not done. So this one I'll leave on. Not done. Because that the next two we'll do now. La striscia bianca di guida in figura non consentito la svuotare. That this continuous line, bianca guida, this guida bianca does not have to revise to svuotare. It's falso. You can svuotare on this one, which we'll see later on the other one. Okay. So we've gotten. So when you know these things, you can easily play on them like this. It's not difficult. Once you know what I've taught since, once you know it, you can just play on these things very fast and do your thing. For me, without thinking, I just look at it and know that the answer because it describe the diagram for you, how it is, and then with what you've learned in the class, you can easily you don't guess again, just think what you know is true. Let's continue. Please ask your questions. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. So Joe, hi Joku, how are you? Now we have striscia di guida sulle intersezioni, striscia lines of driving on the junction. What it means. Let's see this kind of lines. You see this one now. This one is not A, enter before B. We've not reached that is precedence. We're not there yet. So this linear striscia, you see this kind of line. What would you do? Can all the car with a turn? Which direction can they turn to? So this kind of question will confuse, for example. You see this kind of car like this, kind of road like this. They'll ask you, can A go straight or can C rotare a destra a sinistra? To tell you, the line in the middle is what tells you. It is called the line of driving, strategic guida. It tells you what, it gives you direction. Andre Ben, so I told you that question now, I will check later, I beg. I will check later. I told you I will check. I try to come because it confuses me at times. The emergency lane is 3 hours. This one particularly, I will check so I will not confuse. I beg. You can also do it on Google yourself. I can't remember. Okay. Le strisce di guida sulle intersezioni e incroci sono strisce discontinue tratteggiate, curva di colore bianco e servono per effettuare correttamente la svolta a sinistra. Now I said la striscia guida, the line of driving ready for junction, they are always white and they're this continuous line, tratteggiate. They are curves, they are white color, and they serve for you to effectuate, to make a correct bending to your right, to your left, evitando di entrare contromano. So make a bend to your right, to your left to avoid you coming face to face with the car. Let's see. Quindi dobbiamo essere lasciata alla sinistra dei veicoli quando si svolta a sinistra, essendo costituite da linee bianche treggiate, possono quindi essere valicate dai veicoli per più dritto, ad esempio. So this car, you leave the junction for the middle when you want to revise, even for your right hand side, which we'll see later. In caso, il veicolo E può andare in qualsiasi direzione. E can go to any direction. So meaning A go straight, which we'll see later, can go to any direction, left or right, any direction. Then let's say B puoi svuotare a sinistra, dando però la precedenza a veicolo E. B can go to all direction, but first of all, you have to allow A to pass. So B can go straight, can go to his left or right, but he has to allow A pass first before he go to those directions. That's what they are saying. And then veicolo C può andare dritto. C can go straight as well. So C can then go left, then go right, or go straight. So you see it in, so take all these things for example, I'd be like, yeah, Matt, I think should be out to 24 hours. I don't know, but check. Just check on your Google. I can't, I don't confuse you guys. I beg. What I don't know, I don't know. So I just tell you the straight answer. So let's see a picture on this to know better. One person, that was why I made a mistake one time. Somebody went to TikTok and quoted me. He was actually bashing me that I made. So I don't know. Somebody at times we just do ourselves. It's not my thing. I'm not saying it because of whoever it is. Oh, well, I'm not interested. I enter like that, and somebody was using me to teach. That he went to for that life, and for that made a mistake. I'm not sorry because sometimes this one is not a language. Somebody can make mistakes with it, but I'm not proud of it. It's not my language, but I try to explain down. So, but most people use me for content on their class, and they say things I'm not sent. So I'm happy people are using me for content to create awareness for themselves. But then that's not the way it should be actually. It's not the way it should be. We are all Nigerians and we should you can't see other people doing those things. Now we do it. So I can imagine person carry ring lights. You're teaching the B, but you're using me as example. But you go and watch my video to teach, and then you come and be saying nonsense. Aguri. So this is what we're talking about just now. This is what we're talking about just now. A, B, and C. Okay. You say A can go to any direction. How? A can go straight, and A can go to the left hand side. Then C can go straight and go to the left. B can go right and left, but he has to give right first of all to A car. So this is how it is. This is how it is. So you have to respect this thing like this. So when they tell you yourself, for example, this one they're not asking you who go fair go. They're just asking you how this car can move. So A, like I explained just now in your grid and A can go to all directions, quasi direction. That is straight, and you can turn to left. B, C, the same thing too, and B, the same thing. So they can all go to this direction they are facing without because why? The line in the middle is broken. So that bus in the middle is what determines this bus in the middle, like this. See this bus, this square in the middle is broken. So it is meaning you can pass this line because it is discontinuous. That's your own concern. It is discontinuous. That's your concern about it. Okay, let's continue. Let's see a question on it. I think I'm done with the explanation. Let's see a question on it and see how it goes. Um, no, I'm not. I won't do it now because we're not done with it. I won't do it now. Let's continue. I'm not done with this topic because there's still one that guy has to explain on this particular topic. So let's wait first. Let me be done with it first. So chat with me there. We have the second one. Social guida sulle intenzioni, which is this one, which we were supposed to see just now. Now, these things, they zoom out from on top. Not, it's not like it's something like the down they confuse you. They zoom out from on top of the road, like this. They zoom out from top. Is at the middle of the road, Fort Junction. How we car, there's no roundabout, but it's broken line. So how car go take? Sometimes you see yourself in this mess, and you're like, how I say go left or right? Will I turn around or will I go straight? They're asking you what to do. Let me see if I can see the picture so that when I explain this thing, I tell you, you see it already. The picture was there, so good. Now, this is what I was trying to say. This is a different diagram entirely. This is what you see just now, and this is how the car moves. So I showed to you now. I say, so when I started to explain that you will leave the middle for your left or right, what I'm talking about. Because now you will hear me talk, say, when your car they go like this car, check this car here. This not the red car, the other car waited by the red car for the middle of the road. You see I'm so when the bend go his own left, when the bend go his left hand side, what he do? He leave the middle of the road for his right hand side. That what you explore, what you see later. You see I'm saying? You look at this dot at the middle. That dot at the middle is the middle of the road. This dot on the middle. Now they'll tell you say for this car to turn go his left hand side. What happen? It will leave the middle of the road for where? For his right hand side. Meaning you know go roundabout. You know do roundabout like me. So you know go round the road. You go go straight, but you go leave the middle of the road for his right hand side. And this other red car, for him to turn, go his left hand side, he go leave the middle of the road for his right hand side. So this is what you explain. This is what you see. Unlike this one, like this one is different from this one, different from this one. Okay. So what you see is this: we leave his right hand. Whoever wants to make a move, we do to his direction, but leaving the middle of the road for his other direction. So if the car is turning to the sinistra, he will leave the middle of the road for his destra. That's what I will explain later. And then you see this one too. This one now, you see this one too. This one's on that one that has broken, which will slip. That's one continuous line. Yeah, I know. Yeah, mommy love. I think mommy twin love. You've asked me this question before. Because that's why I have to really take time to explain. Thank God you are here. So take time to explain this particular one. So again, wherever the car they go, if the car they go your right hand side, you go leave the middle of the road for the other side because they will ask you questions. Say in figuro, a macchina gira, svoltare a sinistra, lascia il centro della carreggiata a destra. È vero or false? So now you know how this thing be now. So this is what you see in example. So if you are driving, you know how to do it. You don't need to go and run the road. There's no roundabout in this road. There's no roundabout. That's why they use this switcher to indicate the correct movement of cars on this junction. Now let's read and see what it tells us. So now, when I explain now, put this picture, or if you can snap it and keep so that use and understand what I'm explaining, so you don't get confused about it. Any questions? So this is diagram now without the car. This is diagram without the car inside. I just explained now. We don't move the cars already. Let's see how it moves. Le strisce di guida sulla intersezione in croce sono strisce discontinua, curva di colore bianco e servono per effettuare quotidianamente la svolta a sinistra. A sinistra. Your car, they go, this one is not a destra, a sinistra. Because those, just now, that diagram now is cars moving as sinistra. So don't say destra is sinistra. Because see, the line, this line is the guide for junction, the guide car how to turn correctly to their left hand side on the junction without going head to head with cars. Contromano is head to head with cars on that junction, and there are broken white lines. Let's see. The norma. Normally, siano di norma se trovano dove la svolta a sinistra si effettua, lasciando alla nostra destra il centro di incrocio. The normal, if you find yourself on this junction, whereby you have to go to your left hand side, si effettua, it is done, leaving, lasciando alla nostra destra il centro di incrocio. So you have to turn to your left hand side, leaving the road, leaving the middle of the road, is centro di incrocio, where at your destra. So it's opposite. When you are moving to your left hand side, you leave the center, the middle at your right hand side, is opposite of it. Quindi debbano essere lasciata alla sinistra i veicoli quando si svolta a sinistra. So you have to leave, quindi debbono essere lasciata alla sinistra da veicoli, leave at the right hand side for cars when they go to the right hand side. Essendo, if is, okay, yeah. If since now essendo costruito linea bianca, don't worry, I will do it again. Essendo costruito di linee bianche, now it is, you see, it is seen that it is broken lines sceneggiata, possono quindi essere valicate di veicoli, so cars can cross the line. Since it's broken line, cars can cross the line. Somebody say does not understand. Let us go back to the diagram again. Okay, explain now. This is the junction. Hmm? This is junction. Just now it was empty, now there's car in it. This, look at the arrow, these cars. The red one they go this way. The blue car goes this way, but they are going to their left direction. Their right and left I mean. He said when these cars they turn go the left direction, what happen? They'll leave the middle of the road for their right hand side. Okay? So that's what it is. Don't just explain just now. So meaning you leave the middle for your right hand side if you're moving on this road. You leave the middle of the road for your right hand side. Okay? And then when look at these cars now, you see these ones now. Check this other one here with the see they move. The top one, not the one at the middle. This one not need to go straight. Just from there turn goes to go right. So these other ones just go straight to their right. And that also no saw two things just now. The first one was saying that wait again. The first one said di norma si trovano dove la svolta a sinistra si effettua lasciando alla nostra. Let me see if I can copy this thing. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can copy this thing. Yeah, I can copy it. I think good. Now let's see now. Let me drop this thing on the comment section. Oh, I like using my comment section to check my audio. Let's see. Now on the screen now. Is it normally, okay? On the screen. The normal, you find that When you find yourself on this kind of junction, what happened? Zota sinistra. You move to right. Let me put it again so it stays for a long time. Good. Now the normal when you move your car to your left hand side, you have to leave the middle of the road for your right hand side. Lasciando a centro. Quindi you have to leave it. Devono essere lasciate a sinistra del veicolo. And then when you they move, those back away they up, they move to the right hand side. They leave hand for that too. So you know what we're talking about. You leave the middle of the road. When they move, go left. Leave the middle of the road for your right hand side of the junction. Okay, that's the question. That's what we'll be doing on all this why. So let's see a question on it and see how it goes. Sorry, now this I'm sharing, so share something else. Any questions so far? Any questions? Rose Okoye, you are late. Late comer. Late comer. Well, let's see a question on this. Let's see a question on this now. I think with this now you're able to answer the questions yourself. Let's see a question on this. I think we have 13 questions on this one now. Let's see. Number one says, la striscia di guida in figura non può essere separata da veicoli personali diritto. That say cars, this line within the middle of the road. Cars where they come from, where they come direct, can't cross it. No. Since the line is broken, all cars can cross it faster. Again, in breve striscia di guida in figura il veicolo C deve svoltare a destra. Se C have to go to destra, yes. C deve svoltare a destra, yes. But it must not svoltare a destra. C must not svoltare, it must not. He has other choice to go to straight. So must not, deve, no, falso. Le strisce di guida in figura devono essere lasciate sempre alla destra dei veicoli quando si svolta a destra. The cars are not going to destra, they are going to sinistra. So it's a way. Cars are, in this law, this one tells you cars goes to the right answer, not left. So the left answer, not right. So it's not lasciata sempre a destra. The strada guida, there's, wait, no, so it's not destra, it is sinistra. So this is falso. So know these things now. It is sinistra, not destra. La presenza delle strisce di guida figura il veicolo B deve svoltare a destra. B devono. No. B can go straight and can go left or right. So it's not devono, it's falso. So all these things are what will confuse in exam hall. Per guida il veicolo A deve andare. When yet deve andare, it must not andare. Only that it must see, you can see turn to his right and left hand side, not deve. So it's falso. So these are quiz, what you see in your exam questions. The last one. Shall guida di figura serve a studiare la svolta in modo corretto senza tenere contromano la this definitely of this that this broken lines in the middle saves for cars to move correctly in a way without meeting head to head on the road è vero. In presenza delle strisce di guida, figura il veicolo sì può andare dritto, sì, poi, na, poi, yes, poi, not deve, sì, poi, sì. You see how these things be? These are the questions you meet in exam hall. Fast, this fast. So these are what you meet in example with this kind of questions, this kind of exams. Are we okay? Or do I do the quiz again? Because the quiz seems somewhat difficult. Do I do the quiz again? Do we go again on this quiz? Because everything here is sinistra, not destra. It tells you how to move on this kind of junction, but with what? Sinistra, not destra. So if you see destra there, it is wrong. Everything is because all the cars they are moving sinistra, not destra. Because if you're moving destra, you leave the middle of the road for your sinistra. Any question? Any questions? Let's do the quiz again. Now you see what I'm saying. This time I'll be slow, but we'll not be able to answer all of them. Okay, let me take my pride because today I've done more quiz, so they'll give me some coins to use for the next class. So let me see. Last time I chose two. Let me choose three today. Okay, they gave me 27, 29 quiz coins. All right, let's take it again. Again, number one. Le strisce di guida informano ma si trovano dove la svolta a sinistra si effettuando, lasciando alla sinistra a destra. They define now that this line within the middle, normally, you find a final junction. And when you want when you want to turn your car, go left hand side, you leave the middle of the road for your right answer, which is correct. The definition of this road, è vero. Again, in presenza delle strisce di guida, in figura di veicoli E deve andare dritto. No, E must not go. It has other direction. It can go to its left hand side, but not deve. This is what you look out for. Falso. La striscia di guida in presenza deve essere lasciata alla sinistra dei veicoli che svolta a sinistra. No. If the car that goes sinistra, leave for destra. So you say another confusion. So svuotare a sinistra, leave the middle of the road for destra. So it is falso. Oh, sorry. I can't go back again. I made a mistake on that one. In pratica la striscia di guida figura il veicolo si deve svuotare a destra. Sina si deve is not deve, it is può because si has two directions, either dritto or destra. So it's not deve, so it's falso. Sorry, that one we miss. I can't go back again. Le strisce di guida figura sono strisce curva discontinua di colore bianco. Now they define these lines on the floor in the middle of the road. They are white curves and discontinuous line. Yes, è vero. Le strisce di guida in figura servono a aiutare il mondo colorare senza they define them now for you. Senza prendere conto la strada di sinistra. It tells you how to bend your car rightly way to your right answer without moving against the flow of current. È vero. In presenza delle strisce di guida in figura, il veicolo sì può andare dritto, is not poi. Remember, it's not puoi andare. It is poi now. Può andare dritto, può andare, not deve. So this is vero. Può andare dritto. Falso. So this what we get this time. We failed one. That one we failed. I can't go back. This will not tell you. It will not tell you how to. It won't tell you to go back to it. It won't make you go back to the questions again. I'm sorry about this one. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions on this? Any questions on this? We have 10 minutes to go because my class is 1 hour class today. This was remains again. I want to use this medium to talk on something. Normally I talk on these things. I beg. I beg you now. Because each time I talk, people feel that, Father, you not marry. So, well, on this issue, because I bring this issue up each time things are going rough. Because I want make an sound to my ear. Because if you marry or you're in a relationship, I beg, no matter what thing madam do you, don't raise your hand and beat her. Because now, before class, I got a call from a lady with a protection camp. She treat the injury where Oga give her. Because they found out that ball, there's pus in her head. Oga beat them some years ago, and it's making things worse for this woman. So nothing say because this lady is somebody's daughter. They're not given to you as object because I'm so pissed off with these things. Before you raise hand, they beat woman, blow, kick. That person is a human being, and those injury will become worse later in future. So no matter what thing do you, leave her alone. Stay away from her. or quit the marriage than killing somebody's daughter. That girl gonna get serious health issues now that she has to go for operation. They'll remove the pus from her head, and then she has an alarm for throat, which they treat every year. So I don't know where would they get this thing from. I don't know how they do one. So if you be late, because when you tell, because I was able to tell this lady that, see, madam, I told you leave this thing years ago. You say no, you love this oga. What about your picking? Now, you don't finally leave this oga, but you are in serious health issues. Because a time will come whereby you as a mother, because of the beating where oga beat you can't even take care of it. Even if they leave picking with you can't be disabled. That at the end, definitely the children with also oga, but you are there dying. At the end, the fault will be on you. So it's not what will people say. What would they say? I just enter marriage, or I just what would they say? And at the end, if I not come out for this marriage and I go back, people want to please people. What would they say? People will talk, but at the end, you are the one that will suffer it. So I beg una, boys with the so with they beat women. If you can't, if you know you can't do it without beating them, leave them alone. Don't give them injuries that they will have to treat all their lives. Those blows where they give them. Some of us, we are good in beating even women we get belly. Those blows where they give them, those kicks they give them, they affect them later. You don't know. So don't raise your hand on a woman. Don't try it. It's not, here is a crime. Just that these women don't report you because they want to keep you safe. They want to keep your documents safe. For me, if anybody beats you, report them. Because while they are beating you, they didn't think about these things and their documents. So not because say you want to protect Oga, from the Concord family members, they call meeting, hey, leave them now. Now let beat you. You are sustaining injury. I know some ladies, the very first day Oga raised hand, they left and live in peace. Because if he beats you first time, he could beat you again, he could beat you continuously again. Things are hard, times are hard. I beg you now. Because some of you never married, so far these beatings as if you are married. Oga has not married you. You just born for him, but you they pass through hair fire since you are married. Even if you are married, he has no right to even lay hands on you. So they like to talk this thing from my class. Once the mokuna get sense, people should have sense. No man has right to lay hand on you, even if it's your husband or your father. Nobody has the right. In this part of the world, you can go and be protected. So not fear, say because say what will people say or what will they say at home. And the thing you need to know that those at home will always support him. Because why? They send them money. He's their breadwinner. So you can never be wrong before their eyes. Because if they side you, Oga will not give them money again. So they beg you. And they beg you. Please, somebody say any man you they beat your wife not pass exam. Me, I say amen to that. Amen to that prayers. So I beg you because you see our ladies are suffering. Some of our ladies they go back to camp and they are confused, don't know what to do. At the end, they'll still come back to you because they don't have where to go. So look at these things. If you know, say you just want to use woman get documents, please get conscience. Because there's nothing you do in life that you succeed though. It comes karma pays back. Some of our women are suffering everywhere. We don't turn them to single mothers. Because think of all these things. You bring them, you give them hope that they will get hope. By the time they see you now, marry you turn into something else. They don't even know where to start from because of the children. Because when a woman here gives birth to a child, your 5 years is wasted. That picking day 5 years. Their 7 years is wasted because you can't get a good job until that picking is independent of his own. So please, I'm telling you this, guys, because think of these things. We just think say women can they born here. It's a different world from Africa. No? Here in Europe, unless say your grandparents or you get to the help take care of children free of charge, you pay for babysitting. You pay for these things unless you get family members. But those who don't have, they are not taking it easy because you won't get a permanent job. You will not have your time for yourself. You have to be there for these children. So it's not just to put them into family ways every time. You they born, I'm born five, I'm born four. You don't even get job, you don't get house. Think of these things. Even the white people, they born one, two because they have to take care of their children and provide for them. So don't be say you born one, born two, you say, maybe the third one will be my destiny helper. It's not this way now. Eh? First, you're the it's like calm, they bomb. This is I keep saying it every day, but it's as if people they learn at all. We don't learn at all. We just like things go better. Children are God's gift. Yes, they are God's gift, but God not go transform from heaven. Now you go make the children yourself. So before you begin make children, think of this impact on these children. Think of this impact, and not to say because one thing you know that these children in this part of the world they will grow. They'll have this mentality of these people here, this Western world mentality. It's not like you in Africa, and they'll grow on their own. After some time, they will leave you alone. Oh. They'll go school. And so once you're picking your doc more for your house, go school. If it comes back, it's something else you are saying. It's not what you left. It's not waiting more for your house. Because we never we are just giving birth now. In 10 years time, also our children will don't grow, and then you see a different thing about adolescent age here. It's not like in Nigeria or in Africa where you can do things on your own. Yeah, the society has much role to play on your children. And if you not start them now, if you as a father not help your wife take of these children, the children will not remember you. Once they leave the house, forget what they talk of. They're listening more to the society than you. And you see maybe because in all work, you can't leave madam come out. You can't leave the children that they will look for you. These Jay-Z children will not look for you. They not send you. As far you're not in their life at that moment, from that age, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, if you're not there, you they show traditional man, you they come in one, you they breathe in once in a while, you they punish your wife, say, bitch, they can't find you. They will not look for you. They will stay to their mother and stay to their friends and their school. You're not in their life. Yeah, pikin go look you say you're not my father and you can't do anything about it. If you go court, say he don't know you and they'll separate you from the child. So even if the woman leave you or you both separated, take care of these children. If not, it's not the woman that will tell them say your father is bad though. They'll see all these things in yourself and they come school, they come house, you're not at home. You know they call them. They go buy, you go see kids. I know of a father who wants to see children, you go buy flower, come. This are not using flowers again. They're not. They need to live, and then this kids needs to have something in their head to know about you. So I'm trying to put these things so that you know that things here are different though. It's not the way we do it in Africa or Nigeria. It's a different thing entirely. The society plays much significance on these children. Society talks that to teach them what to do and how to go about it. So if you now who are those who are single, you are yet to marry or give birth, think of these things. As a lady, try and be independent first. As a lady, try get your job. That's why you're doing Patente B. Try get your driver license. Try be independent. As a lady, before you go my house, try rent your apartment. Try pay your bills, and you know how life be. So that you not go husband house, don't go they fight every day for bills. Fight because some men, the men, I'm not talking just against the men only or against the women. Check those with their house, when are they on a family house. Check why there's always quarrel every month end. Why? Because Oga will calculate the bills you want pay. Calculate the money will give your family or other things, and there's no money at hand. And you now you are doing nothing. You're not even helping the family. Yes, you have the children, you are doing things, but it doesn't stop there. Because Oga will come work very tired, is stressed, think of bills we go pay. Sometimes these people are pushed into hunger. They are pushed into hunger. Also think about these things. Gotta try. It's not like you push them into these things. It's trying. Here in Europe, it's not like in Nigeria, people go help you. Yeah, if now 1K they get every month, that's what you get to, and that's what you manage, unless you want to borrow and help yourself. So you as a woman begin think of how you could take help the family and help yourself. So you don't put everything on this man. This man will be pissed off. He come back, he's tired, and he think of rent and these things, and then you are there disturbing her, him. You also, before you go into marriage life, before you go into relationship, take care of yourself first, because boys now they hustle. There's no already made boys again. The ones you see, they are married in Nigeria. And then to cut this thing short, when you see say you they notice say they fight every day and they quarrel every day, and one day Oga just say, "I'm forgiving you, most settled peace." After both bars, and the content say, "Let's go home to Nigeria." Be very careful because most women are don't dump them for Nigeria. Don't dump them, leave them there because of all these issues. The mama come home, one come here, come relax himself. So if you be woman, check about your mood too. Your body prepare you. Check yourself too. Check yourself, not just the man. Check yourself. Work for peace in the family. There are things you should adjust. It's not to you can't change. And then don't mistake say you want change, Oga. You want pray and fast. These men don't change. We don't change. We are adults. We don't change. We only modify something. We know they change. This is what we are. So prayers can't change anybody. Not say you want to fast and pray. Prayer will not change anybody. Who they beat woman, you can't pray and fast for him, go stay do one. So even if the woman is like that too, so you know it change. And there are some men too, we made a beat for house. This is are there. I've said these things over and over, and it's happening. So my class is not just for Patente, it's also to tell you things that you should know better. So I beg you, those who are stressed, those who are in pains, those who are you are confused, look for help. Your mental health is important. Very, very important. Very, very important. And then we have so many abuses. It's not only they beat madam and abuse. For you to open my tell madam say, I brought you to this place. Before I brought you, you were nothing abuse already. Or there's one I know of a woman where the woman go hospital go give birth. And she gave birth through cesarean operation. She do operation. And the man was not happy. Every day they say, they use and sting to the woman head. You know, they shame. You're made a born normally, but you're born like this. This is how abuses. Think of all these things to what this woman they pass through. A woman does not sleep for night, take of children. You come back from work, say, says money, what have you done? If it's easy, take care of the children now. So this woman pass through a lot as well. I see them as husband and wife. Check this white, how they're doing their things. They support their husband and wife. They support is 50-50. They share them. It's not you marry as an object. Begin to remove that African man from your head to support your family. Yes, my mom has 7 children. She never complained because she not get option. Where she want go? In those days, women not they work. Now they stay. But in Europe, woman needs to work to support the family. So nothing say you not go work. We just come Europe. You don't arrive, madam. Look for the job and do. Learn the language. If to get license, get it. I know if a lady will get license through me, she is doing taxi. Her husband go work in the morning. Carry kids go school. Before kids come, she don't run around, do taxi, do some rounds in the morning. Then in the evening, on God day house, God take care of children. She go do the next round. Make money for yourself. At the end, you have excess money. You have extra to pay. And don't depend on these bonuses always because sometimes somehow you they pay back the bonuses in future. You don't know. So let's learn to live better here. Let's learn to live life here in Europe. Life here is sweet, oh, but let's learn to live it. And then, if you are couples, live your life here. Not the carry, maybe every matter they carry go house. Solve your issues here. Small thing, don't come, mama. Leave those people. Then they're living Nigeria. They're living better than us. Oh. Those people have peace of mind. They don't have lights. They don't have road, but they are living better. So don't be small thing, small goals that you don't call home. You don't call, you don't make phone, you don't send message, you don't put them for family group. Reduce these things. It doesn't make you mature. Protect your family. You marry a woman, the woman you marry, try and protect her from your family. I can't marry a woman and then my mom they insult her. I'll protect her from my protect your own wife from your family. Protect your husband. Let the things you do within yourself be for yourself alone. Now when you don't reach case like you don't was hey, if you go meet Oga, if you go call pastor or call, if you can solve it, solve it. Not everything you tell pastor, you tell your friend, solve it within yourselves. I know of a family where the man insult the woman. The woman reply back. The next thing, Oga call family. Family say in a family, wife can insult husband. So you kill fowl or you kill goat for them. Wahala start. Oga say you must kill that fowl because but you insult the woman first. She can't insult you. So these things we should learn. We should remove that traditional man from our head though. Yeah, they work at all. They work. Train your children in the way they should go, but not this way. So please, presence, fatherhood here is not entitlement. Is not title. It is function. Be a father in function. Respect your woman. Respect your wife. Respect your children. Respect yourself. These children who they born here, so they go put us down. They will teach us how life be if you not take time. Because they talk, they grow. They'll grow one day, and our children, these children can easily go to depression. Imagine a baby of 4 years tell you say I'm sad, I'm hot, which we can't do. They learn these things. They teach them these things in school. Your children learn symbols. You see symbol and tell you what this symbol means. They react to these symbols. You see how they express themselves. These children here, they're expressive. They express and and the worst thing they say, they can't fall into a hand of a teacher where they do where they prognose to things. Or you get children where you get special teachers for school. Be very careful. Because these children will talk once they find trust in your teachers, they will expose you for school. So you think, say, probably, I warn you, Anabe, don't say it in school. He will tell you, won't say it. But the day that they share things for school and they get it somehow, they will use force, use play, trick the baby. You will say everything out. And then you'll be in trouble. So it's not that because your children hate you or no, no. Be very careful. Teach your children the way they should go at home. I know of some kids that they never they know they can't say words that they don't know. So for us, all the bad words before our children they say 'em. Now before children they beat our wives. Because the thing that happened to you is that when maybe the case come overgrow and they can't find out say you they beat your wife before these children. That's where it starts from. Because they feel that these children are being abused psychologically because they see you beating their mother. They take the children and the woman from you first. So you have two two choices. Either the wife goes with the children, or they leave you and Oga for take children from you. This is what they do. So it's not because they hate the children or they hate you or they want to. No, it is what they do. They take care of the children and leave you adults to fight. So look at these things very. We could talk to ourselves about these things. It's not being all this because I won't talk of many things because I won't talk of other things. We don't put our hands. Some of us are still entering into secret courts. We still push drugs. I don't understand. You come out from Nigeria to live a better life, then you end up here again into all these courts. They make you rich. Are you rich in it? Because we are into these things and we initiate our children into these things as well. I've seen families where they initiate when they born their first son, they go through party because that first son is the next of kin in that court and is uselessness. How you go bring born picking of this time, put her into those mess because you are into it. And the thing is that these courts, you can't leave them. Once you enter, you can't go out. You damage your children. So if you be gay, you find that say, oh God, they court, leave that man no because you are into doom. So I'm saying these things now so that you know is this video can be saved. Share it. If you be guy, if you be gay, say Oga is into drugs or into this court. Withdraw yourself. They can't leave this. Not say you are not aware, you don't come up. They don't leave this court. They don't leave it. They are there. And this is where this negative force begins in your family. So you think they are saving you. These boys are almost useless because their future is done, is done with. They have nothing to give society because they're into this court. They're just there. Every Sunday they meet and drink and doing what? This is summertime. We'll soon go on break. When you have time, go and do checkup at least once in a year. Because now we don't do the year rush, 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 rush. Go and do checkup. And then when you are drinking, you're into alcohol. Be careful because you are killing yourself. It's not because you are a man or you are strong. These things will tell on you later. Because those who have stayed here later, you say sometimes they get allergy. Some sickness they come to you, you kind of get allergy to things. The body is getting used to this place, and your hormones are getting weak. You know, in Africa, we get this melanin for skin. Sun they give you strength. This our black skin is strong because it heals, it cures many things, it prevents many things. But the more you stay in this place, the less more small. You're gonna live on drugs. Check your health. Check your Go for checkup once in a while. And then since we are getting old, blood pressure will come into place, sugar level go high, and these are what we check off. If they get headache, leg pain, back pain, these are signs that something is wrong. Go and check your blood pressure. It's not just you call Nigeria, they send you medicine, send you a boy you drink. No, you're killing yourself. Go for checkup, my guys. Go and meet your doctors. Do checkup and see what these things are. If your BP is high and doctors say, okay, we place you on drugs, obey. Not going to do fasting and prayer. You could just kill yourself with heart attack. We get men and just would they die mysteriously for their rooms. Wake up, they just sleep and don't wake up. They are dying because of health issues that are there. They don't want attend to them. So please, because yeah, somebody said they like when the money. Yeah, people we depend on this money from illegal things, and then you be collector. You know this fraud. They collect money from people. Either now they use they collect money, or from America, from Europe, they'll send money give you make you pay. You give them an account. Continue, just continue because you think they don't know. Let me tell you these things. When they know these things that you are doing, no, they will not catch you. They are looking for your guy at the top. You think maybe the day you start selling drugs, they don't know. They know. They know you are selling drugs. They know you're not what they're looking for. They're looking for the main supplier. And when they catch that one, they'll come down to you. So this is what you don't know. So don't think say God they save you. You go home, they do. You know, there's some people they are. We have seen many people who don't confess, who they do all these things. They use charm. They do these things. The day they don't come out, the day they don't touch woman, the day they don't wear chain, the day they don't enter water. These are their charm to do these things. And you don't even know you go join these things. They get their guide to gauge them up for all these things. And then you enter these things. So be very careful. Okay? I know what I'm saying does not make sense because people are living the life is okay. But then what I'm telling you is that if you're living your life here, live it worthy and then be steadfast what you are doing because life here is short. Imagine you living your life here. You come here, come hustle, you end up dead. You end up falling sick, you end up in the prison. Doesn't make sense. So it's not part of your life. So live something, live a good life. You came from Nigeria or Africa to live in this place. Live it well. So that at least you know say yes, you come abroad. Because it doesn't make sense now. You end up in the prison, you end up in the hospital. Why are you here? The life you came for is not there. It's just wasted. So we came with different stories. Live to your story and go back home in peace. So I'll end the class here. I tend to use this 15 minutes to talk about this thing because it's happening quietly and we are there. So please take care of your wives, your girlfriends, your women, and your children. Be good. If you can't stay with them, if not fight every day, leave them. You must not marry. You must not marry your baby's father. You must not marry your baby's mother. If you not work, cut off and live your life. Think about your mental health. Don't mind what people will say. Don't mind how you will start. Start again. It may take time, it may delay, but start again. And if you have left him, don't let him come and meet you where he left you. That's the mistake people make. If he has left you, don't let him come and meet you where because if he comes back again looking for you, meaning you are still the option. You are still there because he has no other option. But if you don't upgrade, somebody better will come and take care of you. So not because say Oga leave you, who will I do? You can live better the way he drop you. By the time he comes back to see you, he can't even approach you because you've gone better than that. He left you on the floor. He mashed you, used you, he break you into pieces, and he left. Pick your pieces. So it takes some years, but when he comes back looking for you, he'll not see you there because you have moved on. This would be your so try. Your best revenge is that you be better than where they've left you. That's your best revenge. Nobody fights, nobody talk, they do both class for online. Your best revenge is that if he has left you or if she has left you, build on yourself, live better. That when he comes back again, he is not worthy of you again. You have gone more than what he expected or she expected. Guys, have a lovely evening. The Lord bless and keep you. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. I'm out.